some of the characters kind of mix in there like that. Both Anson Jones and Henry Fanthorp were friends with Houston, although Anson Jones had a bit of a falling out later on. But Sam Houston came several times and stayed at Fanthorp and also even gave Henry Fanthorp a walking stick. But coaches like that would be traveling through here mainly because of the mail routes. They have a mail contract. They're able to consistently go through and go on time from one place to another and make certain stops. And with that, they also get to carry passengers. With just these two rooms, they're actually able to begin a hotel business. I don't know if he necessarily intended to build a hotel, but again, he's able to adapt and see the need for these travelers that are coming through today. He begins using a portion of his home as early as 1836. We know he was using his home to house travelers. We have the two rooms here are the only part of the inn that are built like this, with the log walls. As they added on to it, they kind of did more of what they were your modern day stick framing. Although I don't think it's necessarily on 16 to 24s, but hand-sawn logs. There are a couple different ways you can build a log cabin. You can just where you're standing. This room has been in 4 different countries. In 4 different countries. When the cabin was first built, that was 1834, Mexico. A couple years later, the successful Texas Revolution, it becomes the Republic of Texas, an independent nation. For 10 years, it's a nation, and then becomes the 20th state of the United States. 15 years later, leaves and becomes a Confederate state, and then back to the U.S. after. Are there troops coming this way? I know as close as Washington, the town of Washington, people were enjoying the runaway scrape during the Texas Revolution. I didn't see any records of Henry ever having to leave. He's probably monitoring that and saying, oh, let's see where the troops are and see if we need to clear out of here. Henry himself was involved in a number of community activities. He opened the inn up as a meeting place for Freemasons. He was a Mason himself, so it wasn't a lodge, but he had several on the side meetings here, or at least one on the side meeting here. He had a polls location. This is your voting spot during the Republic of Texas. He was also postmaster. The post office was here. Across the way, through Henry and Rachel's bedroom. But it is its own separate room. So inside there we have another original family piece. That's Henry's desk. So if you're here 160 years ago, you might see Henry scratching away at his desk right there. The furnishings seem pretty simple to us, but they also represent a pretty good investment. Some things like the wardrobe there would not likely have been made locally, so it's being brought in from probably the Northeast. A lot of the finer furniture here. Not to say they can't make furniture in Texas, but these are pieces that just show a little different style. And I know here in Texas it's hot, so the building is built for heat, so having a nice passageway for the air to blow through. It's very pleasant in August. Not so much in January, but again, most things being built for the hot Texas heat. You want to have a nice passageway there. Heel and a spot in a bed. I mean, a place in a bed. Now, that's not a room or a bed yourself, but a place in a bed. Preferred to stay in here as opposed to outside, but again, you're going to be sharing with a stranger. You never know if you're going to go to bed at the same time. I mean, can you imagine being in bed, just getting to sleep, and then next thing you know, you have some stranger rolling in bed with you. Kind of strange nowadays, yeah. I mean,
must be kind of like if you're bringing your family with you.
Right. So we know that when A.S. Beers he stayed for a long time. So he was staying in one of these individual rooms. I don't know which one he stayed in, but he definitely was staying in an individualized room. A lot of people who wanted to stay long term could stay in these rooms, almost like an apartment or an extended stay hotel. It was $8 to get it for a whole month. So overnight guys are getting kind of stuck, but
yeah.
But there are separate hotels, so the food was exceptionally good in Fanthorp. There's one that people actually wrote letters about how good the food was. Your average fare for Texas is cured corn and some kind of cornmeal product, so cornbread in particular. Your cured pork is bacon or ham, meat that's been preserved using salt and smoke. In order to eat it, you do have to cook it first, but it's been cured and preserved so it doesn't spoil. Now, really I should say so it shouldn't spoil. Once you get above 90 Fahrenheit, you're kind of getting the danger zone for eating cured meat. So the dishes on the table are a little more indicative of Henry's higher standing. China, which is being imported from England. The mocha ware, that's kind of the swirly patterned slip glaze pieces. So there's there, and then a little fern decorated bowl there. These are also another type of English pottery. Those are imported. They're being brought across. They're not being made locally. Now, there are a couple of stoneware pitchers that could be produced locally. The tin coffee pot can be made somewhat locally, but again, a lot of the dishes, a lot of the finer things you see here, they're not being made in town, not being made in the state, or even maybe in the country. It's being shipped all the way across. There's one gift. Then and now, it's very rare to see a cellar in this area. There's not really much benefit. Most of the time we think of cellars being nice, cool places where once you step down the stairs, it's about 15 degrees cooler. Yeah, that doesn't really work out. So, I've been down there in the summertime, you sweat just as much down there as you do up here. So the kitchen would have been a whole separate building. That's just the footing of it now, but it was built separate from the end, mainly to keep the heat out and away from the end. We tend to get the idea sometimes that, oh, they're afraid of fire. Well, we already saw several fireplaces, and if you want light at night, well, you have candles. So mainly their purpose here is to contend with the Texas heat, trying to keep the heat away from their guests.